Hello my people. Well, this is an evening. We just came from work and started watering the vegetables. As you can see, the tomatoes are growing tall to my waist, and we discovered one thing: we can spray them on the top. You have to spray the base like this so that the water goes to the soil. Yeah, we don't want to spoil the flowers. You're getting flowers, you're getting solar. So I'm gonna try and make the ground very wet because we are planning for a trip. We're going to be here for like 3 days. So I wanna make sure they really get enough moisture to last them like 3-4 days. Especially on the base. I don't want to be wasting water spraying all the way here where there is nothing. It's gonna be doing it only on the base. Tell me, how do you see my spinach? What are they called here? Swiss chard. My Swiss chard, they have gotten big, and as you can see them, we've already eaten them 3 times. Like I harvest and make sure they are left only the small ones, and now they are still back on again. So my work is to make sure there is no weed here. We've done a lot of mulching, the grass has cut, and then to make sure that they are really nicely watered. So this is what makes me happy now. You know, if you came with us from the beginning, remember us preparing this place and having very small plants on the ground. Now they are actually doing what you can see. No more frozen vegetables from the store. We do it ourselves. If you have to freeze, we are freezing the natural. We are freezing the organic one. This is very satisfying. When you look at it and you see all the green. So take this to my other farm where we have corn.
Garden.
Yeah. I call it a farm.
Farm.
This is a kitchen garden and the other one is a farm. It looks like it's my place. Welcome back our people. We just took a short break and we are back 4 days later. I promised that I was gonna show you the big farm. It's really not a big farm, but we do a little bit of corn farming. So that's our project today. But before we go there, let me show you how our vegetables are faring on my kitchen and our kitchen garden. Oh, look at this beautiful Swiss chard. That's a butternut that just appeared there. It's growing big. Yeah, the weather is great today, and we plan to go at the back there to do some weeding for our corn. So come along with us. We're going to go to do the weeding, removing the weed from the corn. It's been a while since we went back there, and we feel like something needs to be done now as the corn is growing. So as I told you, the weather looks beautiful, and we walk back to the farm. As you see, the grass is getting a little dry, but that's okay. It's beautiful still. As we walk around, we see some beautiful flowers. I don't know the name of this. Maybe you can tell me in the comment. It's beautiful, just appears there over summer. Those beautiful birds there. So the grass is green but a little dry. So as we walk back, you see the fence and my canopy here, the green canopy of trees, which has just gotten during summer. You notice that vegetation has just covered the place, and I love just to go under the trees and hear the birds back here. So ta-da! This is our corn. It's about 3 months. It's growing taller and taller, looking beautiful. As you can see, we had done a little bit of weeding here and looking a little better there, but we still have a part that needs to be done. So I walk around, I see some wild amaranth that have grown here. I'll use them, will not cut them down. And then I see my butternut, which is looking beautiful. The previous season we had more butternuts, but this time looks like we did not plant many. Then look at the corn, looking beautiful. The corn plants, they are getting bigger and bigger. So I look around here and check on my trees. I see the apple trees, and the apples have gotten bigger and bigger. Those who have been with me remember when I was showing you the flowers, and now they are the fruits. And Charles has already started doing the weeding. And there is my strawberry bush, doing well. Then I come back and check on the next tree. I notice something is not right. The apples are looking like they have been attacked. Oh, what is that? Not good at all. That's something we need to investigate. This is the 3rd season of this tree. The last 2 seasons we never had fruits. I look around, I see the apples on this one are good. So let's go and do the job we came to do. We came to do the weeding here, removing the bad plants that are entangling in our farm. As we think about these apple trees next season, there's something that we have to do better. We are looking at the fence too. We know this has to go down, like we have to trim it for it to look beautiful. So the main reason why we came back here today, we are going to do some weeding, removing the plants that are not needed, that are taking the, taking the nutrients from the main plants. We want all the nutrients to be only for the corn and the edible plants. So as you can see, we had done weeding on one side, so this part is completely covered with weed, and this has to come out today. So the project today is weeding. Those who are maybe of my age, you can tell we used to go to the farm with our parents and do the weeding with a machete or a djembe. That's the thing today. This fence too needs a lot of trimming because it entangles. The way those strings come, they entangle the plants. We've done a bunch of it already, so when we come back, we're just thirsty. We need to take a cup of some lemonade to refreshen ourselves. Cheers. We refreshen ourselves with a drink. Those who are my age mates can remember when we used to go to the farms with our parents. We used to carry some food and some juice to refreshen yourself as you continue to do the job. So this has been a journey of watching these plants grow from the seed to what they are, and hopefully we will be showing you the actual corn as it grows. So for now, it's just making sure that the nutrients are not all being taken away by the weeds. We have to clean up this area, and then we have to cut the fence. So join us as we continue in this project for the day. The sun has really been hot and scorching, but we have to work through this. So my husband sees the fence and he's like, I need to start trimming this because they are really tying the corn. So he starts doing this with scissors, and I'm like, no, I think you need the electrical machine that will help cut the whole thing. So join us in the journey as we continue showing you our day over the weekend, what we do, just cleaning and cleaning. How many of you know that you can weed with a machete? You just have to bend so much, and by the time you stand up, your back is straightened up. So here, as you can see, up close and candid, how we do the weeding is you have to be very specific on what you're holding so that you can uproot it. You've got to spare the corn and make sure anything that you planted that you do not want to uproot, you've got to be very careful how you do it so you do not uproot something that you want to be left. So you're only aiming at removing the unwanted plants. So as you can see here, we had planted the corn, and also closely, if you look closely, you can see I had also planted some vegetables which are called doroko. Some legumes. These are vegetables that we use for eating ugali. So that's the process, just being very keen what you uproot. Of course, sometimes you get into accidents and you cut some, but we are trying to maintain that in the corn and then removing what's not needed here. Of course, nothing comes easy. It's hard work. When you plant a seed, you got to take care of it, and God brings the rain, and God brings the good air, and you got to till. Hard work and patience. Patience is key because the plants do not grow over just one day. It takes a while for the plant to grow to the maximum.
You don't need to go to the gym. You're almost done. Almost done, bro. Okay.
Coming close to the end, just remaining a little portion, almost done. We are really progressing. As you can see now, it looks beautiful on the floor. The weeds are all gone. We're just remaining a small portion. Then the nutrients will just be taken by the vegetables and the corn. So meanwhile, Charles is gonna start trimming the fence. As I told him, he needs to use the actual electric fence cutter. So he has all these machines that he uses for the fence, just to trim it and make sure looks beautiful. Those who are with me in the previous videos, you saw we had trimmed the inside part of the swimming pool. We did not trim the outside side, so he has to pull electricity from around the swimming pool and connect it to the machine so that he's able to do it faster than using the scissors. So look at my vegetables here, looking happy after being cleaned for. It feels good to have done all this, finished the weeding, and now we're going to let the corn continue to grow. Of course, when you're doing all the jobs, sometimes you cut some, like that one got cut, but it's all right. We have the vegetation around here, and also listening to the birds and enjoying their music. It's just amazing when we see the seasons change, the plants all turned green, the seeds that were planted growing. It's all the doing of God. We believe God is the creator of everything, and he makes things beautiful in his own time. So we've enjoyed doing the work in the farm, cleaning the area, and we look forward into showing you more videos of the corn being harvested. It's been a fruitful day, and it's time to pick up our equipments and let the corn grow. So we are grateful today. It's been a productive day. We can do all things through Christ who gives us strength. We have done it. Please go and subscribe to our channel. Continue watching us, and thank you so much for being here.